Hello, in this video I will walk you over the advanced features in the Newsomatic plugin. So let's get right into it. The basics will not be shown in this video on how to get a news API key or stuff like this. For this you will have the basic tutorial video for the plugin. In the advanced tutorial I will show you how to manipulate advanced options that were lately introduced in the plugin. So if you want to import stuff from a news source, you will have them listed here. Simply select a news source. Let's say TechCrunch. Okay. I want to import 3 posts from TechCrunch every 24 hours. Post can be moderate pending, draft, publish, private or trash. Let's leave this at publish. Item type can be post, page or any custom post type I have installed on this blog. Let's create posts. Author or random user and some settings. The generated post title. Here you can use different shortcodes than in the creation of the post title. Here you will define the post title. Let's say I want to prepend the title with, a minute please, like this, news. So all titles generated by this plugin will have prepended the news tag and then the title imported from the news source. Post content will have item content and the read more button. If you wish, you can delete the read more button if you don't want to link back. And these are the advanced shortcodes. Item media, custom HTML, random sentence. I will walk you over also on the random sentence, maybe on another video. Item date, title, content, plain text if you want to strip HTML content from the imported content, item URL, image URL, category, tags, show image, author and author link. Okay, now let's continue. Let's leave this at its default value. Search query string. What you want to search for on BBC News, let's say, or on TechCrunch, because we are configuring the TechCrunch right now. Let's leave this blank and all posts will be imported from TechCrunch. This checkbox is if you want to post continuously content to your blog. If you want to import always the latest news, uncheck this checkbox. If you want to import also older content on each run, then you should check this checkbox. Generated post country. You can select the country from where you want to get the news from. This is irrelevant when you select a direct news source. This field is only relevant when you select here a category. Also categories can be selected, or any. When you select any, then the country field is in action. You can also strip images from content, limit title word count to a number of words. If you limit the title word count, the plugin will strip the rest of the words from the title. Limit content word count. You can also do this for the content, and the plugin will leave only a predefined number of words in the generated posts. Disable post excerpt. if you don't want to generate automatically the excerpt for posts, you can check this checkbox. Post format, categories, you can select custom categories for the posts, auto add categories from the title, remove default WordPress category, the uncategorized, this should be removed, auto add tags from title, additional post tags, let's say like this. Okay, enable comments, pinback trackbacks, auto get featured image, default featured image if the image is not found for the article, for the imported article. Do not spin translate post generated by this rule. If you have a spinning option defined in the main settings of the plugin here, or a translation option, you can force here so that will not affect this rule. Rank these keywords for SEO in articles. This feature will randomly input these keywords in the article and will thus rank the keywords you enter here. Note that this is an experimental feature and this should not be used in general, only in some cases where you want to rank only some keywords, because this might break the meaning of the articles. You can also automatically translate content to any language. You can select the source language of the translation. If the translation does not work for you, you have to select the source language. Please don't forget this. Try to get full article content. This should be explained a bit later. Okay. So let's head and go ahead and check what will happen if we configure the rule now. Okay, so let's import categories from the title of the post. Let's input some additional tags, and for now let's leave it like this. Let's generate only one post for speed purposes, and let's go ahead and run this rule. Our news blog was empty, and now it created a post with the tag news, and note that it has only a small snippet of the full article, because News API provides only a small portion of the full article. You can also get the full content of the article by checking this checkbox. By checking this checkbox, you can import the full content from the article. Let's save the settings. Let's delete the old post. It was deleted. And now let's run this rule again. Let's refresh and the same post appeared, but now if we check the post, we see that the full content is imported from the article. Also, I have to say here that sometimes the content is not imported correctly. In some cases, when the source article does not contain text, or it contains also some videos that are unrecognized by the plugin's automatic text recognition engine, which extracts the text from the article. In these cases, I show you right now what you have to do. So let's delete the rule. let's say it was not imported correctly and I have to fix it. So in this case I go to an article from which I want to get content. This is the original Facebook, original TechCrunch post. So I want to get this full content from it. Now what I have to do is right click on the article and click inspect. Afterwards I will see this pop-up appearing. Now I have to search for the div. This is an HTML div that encloses all the article content that I want to extract. If you hover over the div, you will see that the article content gets selected, and if you scroll down to the end of the article, you will see if you hover over it, the full content is selected correctly, and you have to extract the class or ID name from this div. In this case is class article content. Copy the article content and paste it here. So first you have to select class in the full content query type, because it was a class, not an ID. After you selected class, paste the copied content, the article content from here, and save settings. Now if we delete the rule and run this rule now, you will see that in this case content will be still extracted fully, because also before the plugin in this case worked to extract the content. But if it would have not extracted before the full content, then in this case it would. Okay, so this is for the full content extracting. Percentage of the full content to keep. Also you can strip away a percentage of the full content. Let's say I want to keep only 30%. Let's delete the old post and run this rule now. And if we refresh the created post, you will see that it is not full. It is stripped away, only a portion of it is visible. Okay, now let's continue. Strip HTML from full content. Let's see what this will create. As you can see, it left only textual content. The full HTML content was stripped away. Get only the first found element, get only the inner div content. These are advanced stuff. And also get found CSS files. These are advanced stuff and should be used only by people who understand this. This means that if you search for a class name or an ID name, only the first matching div should be extracted. But in this case this will do nothing, because only one div will have the class article content in our article. Get only the inner div content. This means that the div should not be extracted, only the containments of the div. Also get found CSS content. If you want to style the imported content, you can do it here. And also article encoding. You can select a special encoding for the article if you know that it is a special encoding. By default, this will have no usage for you, only if you import content from web pages that have special encodings. So the last 4 settings are at best left by their default state. Okay, so let's delete the rule, run it again. Okay, just a moment. And now we have the post once again. If we go to the post view, we can see that the plugin created categories and the tags we inputted for it, and it set the post source to Newsomatic 01. This means that the post was generated by the Newsomatic plugin. Note that I also have many other plugins that also can generate posts, and this tag will differentiate the post generated by one plugin or to another. Also, latest news to posts. This will have the ID 0, and the rule ID from the latest post to post is 1 that generated this post. This will be this one. So Newsomatic, this generated the post, latest news to posts 0, and 1 the rule ID that created the post. Okay. Note that Newsomatic also has custom article search to posts. This is the second large feature of the plugin. The latest news to posts will import any content that it appeared only in the day that the plugin runs. So this will import to you only the latest news. This will import also older news and will have the same sources. Okay, before I get to here, let's import some content from categories. Let's say I want to import from gaming, free posts, and I want to import content from France. Okay, the rest should be left as default. Save settings and run the rule. Let's see what happens. Let's refresh the page so the post will appear, and you will see new posts are appearing. Okay, so this is how you import content by category. Only 2 posts were generated because the query did not match more. So today only 2 gaming related posts were released in French, from France. So if you get fewer posts imported, then you should check your queries. Okay, now let's import some politics related news, only 5, and let's leave United States as default. And now, as you can see, post will get generated. Okay, diplomats. Okay, so this is how you import politics related stuff. Okay, now let's head over to custom article search. Here you will be able to import also older articles. If you want to select any, then you have the generated post language. Here you can restrict the language of the posts. If you select a special news source, then the the language parameter will have no effect. Note that these settings are similar, only the custom article search to post will have the generated language, post language selection, get articles from this date until this date. You can enter here any date in any date format. Also, this is accepted to get starting from 7 days ago, or you can also write like this: 7 days ago and now, and plugin will import content from the last week. Also, you can write like this: 1 month ago and now, and this can continue. Sort results by latest popularity or relevancy to the search, and the rest are identical to the other part of the plugin. So let's import also here some content to see what will happen. Sometimes importing can run a bit longer, but it will eventually finish. Let's see what was generated. Okay. Now let's delete posts from here. And I forgot to mention that if you have difficulties with the HTML search query string part and how to get this content, then the plugin includes a cool feature. If you go to crawling helper, you can paste the URL you want to explore and hit crawl. Hit OK. And it will get the HTML query string that you want to import. Let's get an example for this. So this is a random blog. Let's enter the parameter here, and as you can see, the blog was loaded in this web page. And if you hover your mouse over stuff, the stuff will be highlighted, and if you click your mouse, then the exact content of the HTML search query string will be displayed. So element class is this. So you have to enter class and this to get this article full content. So if you crawl this article, you have to enter class and post body entry content. So class and post body entry content. Okay. So this is very useful, and using this you can extract any content from the web page you wish, not only the post content. If you wish to extract the similar posts or other stuff and create a post with this, or also comments are same comment content, you can extract also comments from the pages. For using this, possibilities are limitless. And finally, the activity and logging section of the plugin. Here you will have some advanced info about your server, rules that are currently running. You can restore the default settings for the plugin, refresh news sources, delete or generated posts, and delete logs. Okay, so this concludes the first part of the advanced settings for Newsomatic plugin. In the second part I will cover the settings from the main settings of the plugin, because here we have also many other settings to check. Okay, so this is the first part. Until next time, bye bye.